Hello everybody, this is just a small video I want to do just while I'm doing maintenance to the Lotos Mig 175. The thing is that I received a comment from somebody who has some issues with the board. As you can see, this board is, well, in good condition, let's say. So let me take it out and see how is the PCB from the backside. Well, sorry for not putting the disassembly, but it's just, it's just too boring to put it on YouTube. Okay, so this is the heart of the welder. It's too much hardware in my opinion. It should be something like an Arduino thing, just one thing that controls everything. But Chinese people is like that. Probably they have a lot of resistors and logic gates on storage, so they want to get rid of it. But actually, it's not a bad thing. The good side is this more easy to repair. As you can see here is this little one here. Let me use this thick rod. So this here is the voltage regulator for the feeder stage of the welder. This is a small tiny thing here, and here is the part where you pretty much connect the what was this thing? It was here is this 4, I believe, this is the converter, well, the switch. This is the actual connection of the spool gun or the Mig gun, and this goes to the switch that switches between the spool gun and the Mig gun. And this here with 3, let me check, I think it's a pot. That probably is the potentiometer of the feeder. Yes. What else? Here is one of those here. This one here is the fan, the ventilator. And here is another thing that I don't recall, but let me check on the cables. Oh yes, this is the electro bulb. This things that opens when you need to feed argon or CO2. This one here is another potentiometer. This one, yeah, well, it's 3, and the other one is, I think, is a thermal sensor. And one of these here, I think is this one goes to the feeder, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Yeah, one of those is voltages and the potentiometer of the amperage or voltage, sorry. This one, I don't recall what is going on here. This is this interconnection between, oh yeah, that goes to the that's the voltage sensor and the cable of the motor of the feeder right here. This is the one. And this part here, this big all relay, because this is actually a relay. Let me show you here. Chinese parts, they don't have part number. You get to figure out once it's gone broken what's gonna be. So this one goes, you can figure that out because here's 3 terminals, and here's the main connector of the relay. Nasty weld. And here is the power stage. There we go. That's the SCR. This is the other flank of the voltage regulator Remember, this machine regulates before the second in the primary of the transformer. So if you have like 100 volts, you will have like 200 volts, sorry, in the output of this SER stage. You will have the maximum voltage, and I suppose it's like a 45 or 42 ampere, 42 volts on the secondary of this transformer. And as you can go low, that's the way to regulate the voltage on the output of the welder. So you will have basically an, like 40 volts to 220, which is the maximum voltage that you can get out of here, and make the conversion. And I don't want to get into that, but it's like how you say that in English? It's like so if you have 100 volts in an output and you have 50 volts, and the output you should have, depending on the voltage, you will have the amperage. So that's how it displays. But well, this is pretty much. Y el que me pidió esto habla en español, entonces no importa, hablemos en español. De por sí los gringuitos también entienden muy bien, y la gente del otro lado del mundo. Entonces, básicamente esta parte de aquí es la parte de los SCRs que se le quemó. A los que se le quemaron, tengan mucho cuidado con esta parte. Traten de limpiar. Esto no está muy bien, pero traten de limpiar lo más posible para que no hayan contactos aquí. De ninguna manera, porque algún contacto entre este y este, o este y este, o este y este, perdón, puede ocasionar algún corto. Y siempre tener la tarjeta lo más limpio posible. So you have to clean it thoroughly before installation. So this is it. I hope this is gonna help for you, for those guys who have issues with this. This is it was more easy than it looks. You have to go bit by bit. Like right now, I'm having issues with the feeding, but I think it's more a mechanical thing than an electronic thing, because I put the potentiometer in the output of the motor, and the voltage, if you keep it in a voltage setting, it will maintain the same, and in my case is something related to the spool that is probably too jammed or too tight. So it's kind of slows down the speed of the feeder. So, well, if you have any questions, drop me an email. If you have comments, let me know. I'm open to comments. Oh, by the way, this is input voltage stages. Oh, sorry, this is output here, input here, and output here. This is the output. So this, just to let you know, this is still AC, right? And it's still here. So be careful when you play around with yours, because you can burn up your multimeter or whatever, whatever you're using. And what else? I think this is it. Sorry for that focus. Okay. And really easy. I don't know. I would love to make an Arduino working, controlling everything, and just to have like a PMW voltage regulator here, because this works as a voltage regulator. It takes the 220 volts from the outlet and converts them and regulate it from 20, or I think the lowest is 20 something, 25, 22 until 220. And that's the way you get it. It's very easy to control, because you're controlling low voltage. low amperage, sorry, and you're getting this how this works. Clever concept, in my opinion. Better than controlling this with big devices and IGBTs and stuff. There's a lot of technology out there, but you know, these old-fashioned things, they work well quite a while, and it's been working quite well for quite a while. So it's not the best thing, but it still works. Okay, have a great one. Bye bye.